And then here are some little food stands. Ice cream. Korean food. There's a sign there that says Gamcheon Culture Village. It's another view. Cats. From what I understand, there's a lot more to see going this way. An interesting phenomenon that I've noticed is that in many of these tourist spots that we've been to, like the temples and here at Gamcheon Village, even in Busan around the beach, the majority of the guests or tourists are actually Koreans. They're not foreigners. Even here, I don't see that many foreigners. Maybe there are some other Asians from Taiwan. I heard there's a lot of Taiwanese here. Hong Kong. But the majority are Koreans. The language I hear most is Korean. Whereas if you go to Thailand or other countries, you'll hear other languages spoken. The locals aren't traveling. It's mostly foreigners visiting these spots. Here, I hear some Chinese now. Look at this little alleyway you can go into, and there's a little secret place where there's a lot more stores and restaurants. Yeah, you never, in Korea and in Japan and Seoul, Busan, never assume the main road is it. I mean, you can go on these little side roads and there's many other things you can see that's outside the normal venue areas. Many little secret streets and stores. Indonesians, I think, or Malaysians. There are millions of these little side streets. I mean, people literally live here, and they've commercialized it. I mean, these Koreans have done a good job of commercializing just a regular neighborhood and turning it into a tourist spot. Can you imagine? Gift stores, restaurants, cafes, souvenir shops. They turned just a typical neighborhood up in the hills into a tourist spot. You can rent traditional Korean clothing here, and you can walk around the village. People taking off their shoes to go to the store. Look at them right there, they're dressed up. I think they're Chinese girls. Photo opportunity here on this wall. This is a Korean tour group here. A lot of middle-aged Korean women. Actually, they're more than middle-aged Korean women hanging out. Here's another view of this village, this town and community. I mean, I think the government just wanted to paint the walls to make it look nicer, and then suddenly it just kind of became popular. Here's a photo opportunity spot with a couple of BTS members, all drawn as a mural on the wall. So up here in the village, you can connect to the Busan public free Wi-Fi, and you get about 500 megs. And there's plenty of clean restrooms here. Lots of little cafes and restaurants, so you won't go hungry. Look at that. Street food, Korean food, noodles. It's like they have the same food everywhere. I wish they would change it up a little bit and serve different kinds of Korean street food. Korean food has so many different varieties. I mean, they should make little small portions of barbecue and meats and chicken and just serve it instead of having the same type of dishes everywhere. That's my opinion. They've got a nice breeze up here. I wonder if it's always like that or if it's just today. Maybe because we're up in the mountains, but this breeze is nice. Here's another view from up here. Some locals just hanging out. There's apparently an observatory up here, and this road is pretty steep. Man. I think those are Singaporeans or Malaysians. And as we climb higher up, Look at the view. And as we come around this corner here on top of the hill, this is the view. Pretty amazing. It looks nice. Colorful walls and roofs. You can even see the ocean from here. Look at that. You can see the ocean. The Wi-Fi has been a bit spotty. It is spotty. It kind of comes in and out depending on where you're walking or where you are. I guess it depends on the location of where you are from the hotspot. And here's a Seoul Bongung Gyeongjeongsa temple. And there's a photo zone. You can donate money here. You can see the ocean from here. It must have been quite a project to get all these residentials to paint their walls and the roofs. There's a Buddha statue here. And this is like a small temple. I think someone lives here or works here. I think that is the observatory, and I missed it. I walked past it to the temple here, but that's the official observatory. You can go on top and take pictures. Here's the entrance. So this is the observatory. You see a lot of tourists. Photo opportunity. Pictures, videos. See everything from here. And people have queued up to take pictures and videos here. And these Koreans have done a good job of turning this into a nice tourist area. And they don't charge an entrance fee for this. They're just hoping that you spend some money at the local cafes and restaurants, enjoy their food. Look at this. Enjoy the view, spend money in the country. Again, no entrance fee. And even if there is an entrance fee at some of the museums we've been to, they've only been like $1 or $2 US. Oh, look at the view here. You can see everything from here. Nice. Here's another panoramic view of Gamcheon village. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, look at that. There's some pottery there where they're fermenting either gochujang or doenjang or something, or kimchi, who knows. Would you want to live up here? You definitely need a scooter. There's a port over there. Busan is a very large trading port. From Busan, you can also take a boat or a ferry across and go to Japan in about 3-4 hours. Yeah, when you're walking past this spot, you would not know this was the observatory. It literally says sports center. So I thought this was a workout area because through some of the windows here, you'll see some workout equipment. treadmills and so forth. So I would not know this was an observatory. We'll take this winding road down. Maybe it's a shortcut down. Here's the observatory. We're gonna take the shortcut down. Walking through the residential neighborhood. People live here. And these are actual homes. People live here. People live here. Look at that. Shortcut down. Yeah, we were just here. Wait a minute, we went all the way around and we could have just went up these stairs to the observatory. That seemed like it was a longer route than what we took. I think this is a famous bakery. Where else in the world, in what other residential neighborhoods, have they turned into like a literal tourist spot? They've done this in Seoul, certain parts of Seoul, where literal neighborhoods have become tourist spots. And here in Busan, are there anywhere else in the world, in other countries, cities, where they've turned residential neighborhoods into tourist spots and people are just walking around, tourists are just walking around the neighborhood? I can't think of anywhere. Where else? Maybe Beverly Hills and before, a long time ago, where I guess celebrities lived. West LA maybe, but that was on a bus. Can you imagine living here and then you just see tourists just constantly walking around your neighborhood? Then you can stamp your little map here and then you can to verify that you've been here. And they've gamified the process. Here's inside the cafe. I think they're famous for this bread right here. This bread for 3,000, which is about $2, $2.50 or so, or $2. They're famous for that. A little cafe here. And this is the view from the cafe outside through the window.